Hello, Soul Biz Sisters. Welcome to the Soul Biz Sisters community, fostering the soul of your business. I'm Penny.
And I'm Nancy, and we just had an incredible conversation with Stephanie Scott, who lives overseas and works with the military. She's a psychologist and is just home visiting for a little while, so we got to
one of our very dear friends.
One of our dear friends. It was exciting to interview her, and
I loved that she talked about the decision that she made to leave her friends, leave her family, leave her support, and go overseas.
Yeah.
And I loved how she talked about making that decision. And you know, Nancy, one of the things that I've always admired about you, and one of the reasons I'm so glad we're partners in business, is that you're awesome at making decisions. I'm always admiring that. How do you do that?
Well, thanks for pointing that out. Sometimes I don't feel like I am, but often I do. And it's a cultivated skill. I feel like it's a cultivated skill. The first thing I do in making a decision is go inside and see how that decision feels inside. And I love what Stephanie said today, because she said that if she is walking the path with her heart, she knows she's made the right decision. And that's how it feels for me too. When I go inside and I feel my heart and I feel my gut, and I ask the question, is this the path for me, or would this other path be the path for me? And then I feel after each one. Yeah, how do you
And
do
I know
it?
that sometimes when I'm talking to you and we have to make a decision, you say that. Like, give me a minute, let me go inside. And so it's something that anybody can access. And I have to admit, it's always been a challenge for me. I've blamed it on my Italian father, sorry Dad, who always felt that he made the best decisions for us. And so I really found, as an adult and then as an entrepreneur, that I came up against that a lot. That just that hesitancy, that inability of trusting myself. And I like the word that you use, cultivating, because it's a very important skill as a businesswoman. And it is a skill that I feel like I've worked hard on cultivating.
Yes. And as a businesswoman, being able to make decisions and make choices and then trust those choices is just vital, because there's so much out there, so many opportunities, so many pieces of information coming in every day, that if we're not able to choose between those pieces of information or those opportunities, our business will scatter.
You know, historically, it is like the men made a lot of decisions in family and in business. And so really, I think our generation has really kind of struck out in this field of being businesswomen and making the decisions.
Making decisions, I just thought of something. I had an awesome role model. My mother made a lot of decisions, and the reason she did is because my father was traveling most of the time. He'd be gone sometimes for a year at a time, and my mother made every single decision while he was gone. And I guess I had that as a role model, and I never thought of that until just now.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, so going inside is a great way and seeing how you feel. I know one of the things that I've really worked on is really identifying my values.
Oh, yes.
And when I need to make a decision, really getting in touch with what are my values and how does this decision support my values. And it's worked really well for me in business as well.
The values of your business and where your business is going. And does that decision align? Awesome.
And so what about passion?
Passion. I believe passion comes from that. Passion is born of that. When we make a decision that supports a value, there's an excitement there. Don't you think?
Yeah. Joined a big old plate. Oh.